Hi, these are the 8 Anglo-Saxons, sort of mid-period, about the time of Alfred the Great, I'd imagine, possibly to the late 10th century. Anglo-Saxon Fyrd, spearmen that I've been working on. And I just want to say as well, about doing groups like this, with the exception of crazy moments like when I did the sub-Roman Britons, a whole about 18 of them all in one go, very, very quickly. Mostly the way I work, although I avoid set ways of working. For me, to be creative, it's best to constantly shift and explore new things, new ways, new avenues of doing things. But with these, I painted everything that was basic to them, prepared them, primed them, did the basic colours, maybe highlighted major areas, I can't remember. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, like tunics. But then, having got to that stage where the basic painting was done, I basically treat them as individuals and more or less paint them individually. I do a bit of what in fine art circles you call bonnarding, and that is when you've got a bit of paint and you know that you want to use it somewhere else, or you just very much like it, I move it around onto other figures. But basically I paint them one at a time, and that is a sort of quality thing to my mind, of getting them good. But it does mean that I paint quite slowly. At the end of it, though, I feel, each of these guys, I feel almost like they're friends. I really know them so well, and they're so individual that when I look at them on the side, on shelves and things, it really is like seeing old friends again, and I like that very much. Yeah, each of them is a bit of a character in his own right. So there's a mix of, a few of them have got little big man shield designs on them, but some of them, especially these poorer guys, have painted the shield on very basic, and I think that's what they would have, and also the colour would be probably very reduced and they wouldn't have done any priming. And so it's each to the individual case, really. So that's what I've been doing, and I've got 8 more to paint here on the right, all set to go, primed, based. Very much looking forward to them, really enjoying doing them. They're just the sort of thing that I most like doing. And then also, though, I had these arrive. These are Footsore Saxons as well. There's a mix of, actually these are their Germans. They're very much like, to my mind, the Gripping Beast plastic Dark Age generic set, and they'll work perfectly. There's even more basic Fyrd guys that really they haven't even got a sax or a knife. Most of them, they're just spearmen. And there would be a lot of those, I think, in most Anglo-Saxon forces. But then there are plenty of guys who would be Thanes, Soakmen, Hearthguard, you know, higher echelons. He's a bannerman. So that's all very nice. Here's Alfred the Great himself. I've already got a gripping beast, Alfred the Great, but this is a beautiful cinematic Alfred the Great, and that's his bannerman. A good warlord. But then also this month, free, Footsore, these are all Footsore figures, are giving away this wonderful Viking warlord. And talk about cinematic. The hand and axe is glued on separately. Obviously I've just glued him to the base. These guys have been washed, but that's all so far. And he is just so lovely. And Andy at Footsore has told me, I asked him, he's confirmed that Bill Thornwell is working on a range of Vikings now. So Footsore will have Vikings, and this is the first, really, of the true Footsore Vikings, and they're giving him away this month with large-ish orders, 30 odd quid I think it is, plus 35 maybe, I can't remember, but well worth it. I wonder whether he's going to be available after that. He's absolutely beautiful. I love the way he's tugging at his shield strap like that, and kind of, it's almost a moment of before he explodes into violence, the head tilted forward like that. Just gorgeous, gorgeous. He's even actually armed more heavily than you might think, because at the back here you just can get a peek of a sword scabbard through his cloak. So he's armed to the teeth, actually. He's got a knife or sax there, and a heavy axe, one-handed axe. Shield he's probably he's pulling off his back, about to, you know, get hacking, and wind-blown. Wonderful, beautiful figure. So, looking forward very much to painting him as well. After I've done these Saxon Fyrd, I think I probably will have a Viking period. But Salute is next week, and the temptations of Salute, who knows what one will do. Anyway, please like and subscribe if you will. Thanks for watching, as always, and maybe see you at Salute. It would be lovely to say hi. Cheers.